I am super excited today to talk to you about the latest innovation in pet care. It's called the Bravecto 365. Ito yan, no? This is a new injectable treatment that provides year-round protection against fleas and ticks for your dogs. Para sa mga aso lang po ito. It'll make it easier for you to keep them safe and healthy and protected from external parasites. Full disclosure, MSD or Bravecto did not pay for me to create this vlog, no? This video. We bought this product. We're using it here in the clinic, okay? I know that you probably have a lot of questions about this product. Actually, dami rin nagtatanong sa akin ito. So I'm going to answer some of the most frequently asked questions right now. How does Bravecto 365 work? So Bravecto 365 is a long-lasting injectable treatment that provides 12 months of continuous protection against fleas and ticks. It works by killing fleas and ticks on contact, preventing infestation, and keeping your pet safe from harmful parasites. There has to be a contact for the fleas to die, for the fleas and ticks to die. So, hindi yan nagpo-provide ng force shield. Kailangan dumapo yung fleas and ticks to your dog for it to die. Okay? Malinaw tayo dyan, ha? Alright? Is Bravecto 365 safe for my dog? Siyempre naman, yes! Bravecto 365 is safe for your dogs over 6 months of age. No, very important to remember that it's supposed to be given to dogs that are already 6 months and above. Bakit? Because if you give it early and they're still growing, baka, since this is weight dependent, when you administer the medication at an early age, tapos lumaki pa siya, baka hindi na tama yung proportion. It has been extensively tested and approved by veterinarians for use in dogs, so you can trust that this is reliable and effective option for fleas and tick prevention. MSD ang gumawa nito, kaya reliable yung mga. How often do I need to administer Bravecto 365 injection? So, as per the name, 365, you only need to administer Bravecto 365 once a year, making it a convenient and hassle-free option for pet owners. No more monthly treatments or remembering to give your pet a pill. Just one injection and your pet is protected for the entire year. Galing, di ba? Okay, the suspension containing fluoride powder and an 18-gauge needle is required to ensure that the solid particles in suspension are accurately transferred from the vial to the syringe and from the syringe to the pet. So this is what the one box contains. No? It contains the bottle of the fluoride powder, yung kanyang fluid. I-aspirate ito. May kasama rin siyang 18-gauge needle. So, i-aspirate natin ito using a large syringe like this and transfer all the contents in the side. So, make sure lang that you use an 18-gauge needle like this. Now, why? Because it has, if you reconstitute this, there'll be particles floating inside. Ayan, no? Pag bubuo yan. So if you use a smaller needle like this is a 23 gauge needle, babarihan sa loob. This is the regular needle that we use for vaccinations for large dogs, no? Even for large dogs. Lalo na yung for small dogs like this 25 gauge needle na ito, it's not, you won't be able to administer it kasi nga masyado maliit yung diameter ng loob ng barrel. It's not going to be able to push the fluid through with all the particles will be stuck inside the syringe. So make sure that you use an 18-gauge needle. Have you seen it? Ayan, no? Ganyan kalaki, oh. Sobrang laki. So this is okay for maybe big dogs, no? Like the ones with 15 kilograms and above. Pero for tiny, small breeds, medyo masakit to. So I suggest that you put ice first. Make sure you numb the area for like 15 to 30 seconds or maybe more, and then administer it in that area. So once you transfer the fluid here, ito na lang itatago natin to pwedeng refrigerate but not more than 30 degrees Celsius. before, more than that, magkakaproblema tayo sa ating fluid, sa ating mixture. Alright? So just to give you an idea on how big an 18 gauge needle is, yan yung pink. Color-coded kasi yung syringes natin. 23 is blue. 25, one of the smallest that we use sa veterinary medicines. 25, ito yung kulay orange. Orange ba? Orange, no? Ayan, so look at the, ganyan lang kaliit. Yung 25, no? But the 18 gauge needle, look at this, no? So yun ang medyo masakit pag in-administer mo siya. Lalo na sa mga big dogs ang problema. But for smaller dogs like the Chihuahuas, the mini pins, ayan that's when it's going to be painful. So I suggest that you put ice to numb the area first before you administer the medication. So you need an 18 gauge needle to ensure that the solid particles in suspension are accurately transferred from the vial to the syringe and from the syringe to the animal. As for the dose, you need to contact your veterinarian for the proper dosing and administration. Hindi po ito binibenta sa mga pet shops, but you need to go to a veterinary clinic for you to avail of the newest Bravecto 365. Okay? After reconstitution, this is also very important, the bottle should be consumed within 3 months or after 20 punctures. After 20 butas na ganyan, kailangan itapon na. So when you keep it in storage, you must shake the reconstituted vial for 30 seconds to achieve a uniform suspension kasi babagsak yung solid particles at the bottom and then you need to shake it for 30 seconds so that you get more or less homogeneous fluid when you use an 18 gauge needle to inject the product subcutaneously at the dorsoscapular region. Dito yun. The dorsoscapular region. So you will, let's say, you will use, halimbawa, for a 10 kilogram dog, you will need 1 ml. Okay? So it's around this. Ang gagamitin nyo na dyan, pang draw. You cannot use a 23 gauge needle kasi babara. Okay? Plus, pag in-administer nyo pa yan, babara din sa dulo because of the solid particles that are in the suspension. No? So, you have to remember that. Very important. Okay, now, the downside. Okay? Siyempre, higher upfront cost. Kasi you're going to pay for already 1 year. Since it provides 12 months of protection, the cost is higher upfront compared to monthly preventatives or quarterly preventatives. No? However, it may be more cost-effective in the long run. Mas makakatipid kayo if you compute it, no? Cannot be removed once given. Pag binigay natin, that's it. Alright? You cannot draw them back and return it to the bottle. No. So, unlike topical treatments or collars that can be removed if a pet has a reaction, once the suspension is administered, you cannot reverse its effects. Yun. Yung potential side effects na affiliated or nakikita natin sa when they administer this, some dogs may experience vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, or loss of appetite. Some of them transient lang naman after a few days, they go back to their normal habits. No? And like other isoxazoline class drugs, Bravecto 365 has been linked to neurological side effects. Although very, very rare, 1 in 1 million nga ata yung study, no? Such as nagkakaroon sila ng tremors, ataxia, or seizures, sometimes epilepsy. So that means if your dog has a history of seizures, do not administer this anymore. Again, these effects na-observe for like 1 in 1 million. So they have to say it, they have to write it down for you to know. So while Bravecto, the 3-month version has been around for years, yung binibigay natin na every 3 months, quarterly sa mga dogs natin, Bravecto 365 is new, relatively new. So long-term safety data is still developing. And we will get the information once we start all using it. No? Its weight weight-based dosing. So if a dog gains or loses a significant amount of weight within a year, the original dose may no longer be optimal. So you have to maintain their weight all throughout the year. Okay? Pero, so that's the downside of the Bravecto 365. But who will benefit Bravecto 365? Number one, dog owners looking for long-term protection. Ito yung, kasi it provides 12 months of continuous flea and tick protection with just one dose. Makakalimutin ka, this is the perfect tick and flea preventives for you. Baliktad. Yan. Okay, number two, pet owners who struggle with monthly treatments. So, yung iba nakakalimutan, o kaya laging busy yung owner. So if you often forget to find it inconvenient to give flea and tick preventatives every month, this is a great option for you. Okay? Number three, dogs prone to flea allergies or heavy tick exposure. Dito sa atin, dami niyan, no? Yung year-round protection helps prevent infestation and flea allergy dermatitis. If you live in an area where you have a lot of dogs outside of your neighborhood na madaming garapata and pulgas, this will help compliance, no? Sometimes kasi ang daming nangyayari sa buhay natin that we tend to forget that our dogs need these kinds of protection. Lalo na yung multiple pet household, madaming mga aso. Yung iba dyan, iba-iba pa yung iba-iba yung sequence kung kailangan nila dalhin sa vet para magbigay ng mga tick and flea preventives. Nagkakalabo-labo na. This is the product for you. It's not only good for pet owners, but it's also good for vets and clinics wanting to improve compliance. Ensuring pets stay protected all year round without relying on pet owners to remember monthly doses. Especially if your dogs have flea allergy dermatitis. Yan, mas makikita niyo yung effect. No? Number 5, this is for owners who prefer injectable over oral or topical treatments. No? Kasi it has no mess, no concerns about washing off a topical treatment and all that. So if you are interested in this product, talk to your veterinarian today to see if Bravecto 365 is right for you and your furry friend. Thank you guys for watching and see you again next video.